I'm Sarah and welcome to another one of my study videos. I know, I'm aware, I've just been doing way too many of these, but the timing was way too spot on for me not to. And that is why today we are doing how to find your study mojo for exams, or like studies in general. But who studies when it's not the exam season? The thing is, I keep talking and making videos about how to study, what not to study, but I'm never talking about the things that actually determine how well you study and just like the vibe. So that is why I'm here today. I just want to say that I see the comments of like my commerce people every single day. Do not worry guys, I will make more commerce specific content. For anybody who is in a grade other than your board year, for them half yearly is like the feeling of okay, you're in the middle of the year. But for people who are in their board year, half yearly is nothing. It's not even the beginning. After this you've got pre-boards, boards, and then the real thing begins, which is for 12th hours, which is your entrances and your CUET. First step towards anything, towards effective studying, effective planning, is recognizing the feeling of burnout, which is basically reaching your maximum capacity. Because after that, you're just wasting your time sitting on the table studying, but nothing's going in your brain. And the only thing you can do to avoid burnout is distributing your portion all throughout the year, or more like trying your level best to do that. In subjects like accountancy and maths, where I take tuition and where I need help, I have a final goal in mind, like an end game, which is my boards. I need to do well in my boards, and that is why I'm not hurrying through my maths portion or my accountancy portion, even if that means that I'm not gonna do my best in my half yearlies. I am so proud of myself because I've actually been working towards this point, and that is making and finding a comfortable spot for your studies, like making a good environment. And I have been studying on my table forever with like a computer on there, which I barely use, and you've seen so many of my videos where I've been sticking sticky notes of to-do lists and stuff on there, and I needed a pin board for the longest time since I appeared for my 10th boards. And this year I finally got it because I have so many things that I need in front of me, like my date sheet, my portion, my to-do lists. Okay, so we've built ourselves a really comfortable environment for studies, and we have a cute organized table. But what will you do of all this if you're distracted and you're not even studying properly? And for me, the biggest distractor has always been Instagram. I don't know about you, but for me it has been Instagram and just the unconscious habit of scrolling. I absolutely judged people who did this, who deleted social media during exams. But during my 10th boards, I realized that it was, getting too much, and I was scrolling most of the time. So like right before my boards, like the month of my board exams, I deleted my Instagram, and it seriously helped because then I had nothing to do on my phone, so I was barely on my phone. I'm not asking for crazy behavior. I'm not asking you to identify whatever distracts you and completely remove it from your life. Avoid it during your exams because you gotta study, guys. I've given this advice in one of my videos before and I'm giving it again. But whenever you feel like, you've maxed out, you've reached your capacity, but you still got a lot of portion left, or it doesn't even need to be the night before. Sometimes people have a set target in mind that you have to complete this portion today and you haven't. Guys, trust me on this. Just put your friend on call and study with friends. I don't know what the magic is behind this. Teamwork seriously makes the dream work. You'll remember these topics more than you remember the topics you studied just before. I don't know, it's some crazy magic, but it works. So I'm just passing on the advice to you guys. A given part of effective studying is taking breaks, okay, to avoid your brain from like jamming. But I think that many a times we kind of just lack motivation, and we are sitting on the table, we know that we need to complete the chapter, but we are procrastinating, we are overthinking. And I think what works the best for me is to have something to look forward to for my next break. It can be anything. It can be like some really yummy food that you want to eat, or it can be a show that you recently started watching and you're super excited to watch it. So this gives me instant motivation to get done with what I have to do, put a tick mark on my to-do list, get done with today's goal, and go back to whatever I wanted to do during my break. Eat well. When I'm studying, I need to eat well, okay? Or I just need to eat in general. Almost all of my breaks consist of me eating, because guys, I need my energy and I need the motivation to keep on going, to keep on solving maths. And girl math moment, when I am studying, I lose concept of junk food, because when I'm losing a few brain cells, junk food can't add on anything, it can't harm me. I keep sorry. This is going to seem very preachy, and you know that I know, and I know that you know that it is exam season. And rather than dreading it, why not make pretty schedules and write your to-do list really nicely and making date sheets really like pretty? You see, you have to give exams. You do not have an option. So why not romanticize it rather than dreading? That brings us to the end of this week's video, and I hope you guys are getting the study mojo that you need. I hope you guys I hope this video helped in general, and if it did, then like, share, subscribe, and comment down below any video that you want to see me do soon. And I will be doing more commerce videos soon, so do not worry about that. And without further ado, oh no, I'm sorry, bye, see you guys next week.